What time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, what time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, what time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, he's back from the dead.
Your
Putting it
show.
on the map, yeah. Saskatoon, right next to New York. New York.
Scary Nickel.
Yeah, what show, yeah.
Your show.
What time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah.
Your show. Scary Nickel.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, von Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah. Keep listening.
Hello there, and welcome into not just another show, but another week of Your Show. Yes, it is named Your Show because it truly is your show, not just a clever name like the Shitty Beatles. And so damn happy to have you here each and every day. Weekday, anyway. We go live. As far as we know, we're still the only show that goes live from 4 to 5 p.m., originating in Saskatoon, and that means so much because when you're doing things differently, people notice because no one else is doing it. I am your host, Gary. I got a dog here. Her name's Margaret. She was in her spot perfectly, and then she bailed, and now I'm trying to do the whole song and dance where we get her up here for her very special camera. Because, well, when you go live, this is what we work with right here, and she's going to, oh, this will be pretty good. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Interesting. Yes, okay, we can work with that. Hope you had a great weekend. I want to give a huge shout out to my best buddy, Andrew Cadell, my man, AK, part of the Golfing Nerds. It's a new brand that he's starting. Highly collectible. So we're going to be slinging some Golfing Nerds gear, I think, hopefully really soon, because I love these hats. They're absolutely beautiful. Thank you, my sweet AK, for hooking us up with these bad boys as we were at the Willows Golf and Country Club yesterday, and it was such a lovely round. We had a lot of fun. That's what's called dancing while you wait for the talent. And once the talent's ready, we go to said talent. By the way, we got Phenom on the ones and twos today. Say hello, Phenom. There's my sweet, beautiful man. Still just a hand, but he's getting bigger. We love that. Let's see what old Marge is up to. Oh, look at that perfection right there. That's Maggie, everyone. God, I love her. And this is the Maggie Cam, proudly presented to you by our fantastic friends over at Maggie's favorite place on earth. That is Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. Two of the nicest, most incredible human beings in the history of mankind run that shop. Their names are Mike and Rochelle. When you walk in those doors, you're greeted by their greeting dog, just like Maggie's our greeting dog here. They have a beautiful, sweet prince of a boy named Leroy, and he will take you up to the till, and you go from there, okay? Whether you're in the business for some buckle-up collars and leashes, they're amazing, okay? I'm telling you, you can't lose with these things. They're so awesome. I got one on the table right now. Maybe you're looking to change your animal's diet. Well, they have the raw food in the fridges in the back. Those are right next to the greatest cleaning station on earth. You literally lift your pup up, put them in there, harness them down, then you got the soap, you got the water, you got the vacuum, the dryer, everything. It's all there, all contained in a big giant tub. It's super awesome, super easy. They got all the beds you can handle, the crates, all the tools you need to maintain your animals. They even have treats and toys and outfits. Buckets full of treats, walls full of toys, and an entire aisle dedicated to dressing up your pet. And if they don't have something you're looking for, they are the type of people that will order it for you. That's how amazing Mike and Rochelle and the rest of the team are over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. All right, they are your pet's natural grocer for a reason, and I'm so grateful and so thankful for them each and every day because they were the first business to believe in us here. They were the first ones to say, yeah, we love what you're doing. We'll support you. And just to have that, it means so much. So thank you again to them. And be sure to check out Pet Planet on 8th Street. All right? It's the best pet store in the history of all the universes and everything else. I cannot say enough good things. We talk so highly because they deserve to be talked so highly about. So thank you again to them. Maggie, great job. You're getting a full meal tonight, girl. Even though you didn't really hit your spot, you still figured it out pretty good. Wonder if I can get a little closer. You think we can get a little closer? Do an extreme, super cute close-up while she goes to sleep here. This is what the people are here to see. Look at this. She's dozing off. She's dozing off. She's trying so hard to stay awake. Oh, this is so cute. You think she'll fall asleep? I don't know. Oh. All right, that's got the cam there. Oh, she opened it. All right, so normally around here, we call it Brooksy Mondays are female Mondays, as Brooksy usually comes in and we do a Twitch stream before the live show here, and then we carry over into the live show and we hang out with Brooksy. Got a bunch of amazing Facebook updates for us again, like really, really long, good ones that I was very excited to get into, but she is going through it right now. So to Brooksy, we love you. We appreciate you. You get better quick so we can get back into it. We did have a Rider game over the weekend, the final preseason game, and thank God we got ourselves the handsomest Rider outsider in the business. And if you don't believe me, we're about to play the proof right now. And just like that, the preseason is over.
Yeah. Preseason.
Wow, that was pretty quick.
Yes.
Man, your Saskatchewan Roughriders losing again to the dirty old Bombers.
You don't have to sound so happy about that.
I'm not happy. I'm actually a little sad
Good.
because I'm a Rider fan through and through, and I'm diehard, bleeding green over here. That's what I'm.
I have to start off with an apology.
Well, hold on. Let me introduce you first, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
He is the Rider outsider himself, one half of the viewing room, the face that built the place. His name is LB. Go ahead, my friend.
Okay, so I realize that I am wearing the wrong color of
Oh,
t-shirt right now.
gross.
Yeah, I realized that on the drive over here. I'm like, I don't have my jersey, and
You
this
have
is
had-
about the worst color I could have possibly
Yeah, dude.
worn.
You have had either a jersey or a shirt, which is basically a jersey, every single time you've done this.
Yeah, pretty much. So that one's on me.
Yeah, that's yuck. So you're a Bombers fan now? That's
I am
good
not
to
a Bombers
see.
fan.
Yeah.
Hey, but at least it's not as bad as my uncle. He actually went to a game wearing a blue T-shirt
Yeah, that's rough.
in Regina.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Who we just about disowned him.
Sometimes that's all it takes in Rider Nation.
Yeah.
So you got a preseason game. This one was at Mosaic Stadium at Taylor Field. They moved the time a little bit. I saw that got you because of the air quality.
Hey, but that meant I got on with lots of time.
Exactly.
And the CFL Plus loaded up real quick for me, and
Then you sat around for an hour
I
and
sat
then you
around
watched the
for an
football.
hour and then
Yeah.
watched the football.
Do you think they were ever actually going to cancel the game? I seen some stuff online saying.
Well, I think it. Did it happen last year?
I'm not sure.
I remember. I don't know if it actually was fully canceled. It might have been postponed. But we've had this problem in the past. I mean, it's just going to keep getting worse with more forest fires and
Yeah.
stuff, right? Like,
That's the big thing was, oh, they're just joking and lying. There's no way they're not going to play this game. And
Well,
it's like,
but
well,
I
you got to
mean,
care
yeah,
about players a little bit, don't you?
it's preseason though, right? Like, I mean,
That's-
if you're
that was
going
my
to
point. Just
you're not going to
cancel.
cancel a regular season, but preseason,
That's what I was thinking. So it seemed a little weird that they still played the game. But with that in mind, your thoughts, my friend, on the final preseason game for your Riders?
I don't think the score reflects what I'm about to say,
Oh boy, I love when he says that.
but I'm confident with what I'm seeing.
Confident.
I'm confident
And what makes you so confident, young man?
because we lost by 1 touchdown.
Okay.
And Caleros scored 2 touchdowns.
Ooh.
So they had their starter in for the first 10 minutes of the game. He scored 2 touchdowns in the first 10 minutes,
See,
and then he went out.
see, that would worry me a little bit
Why?
because did the Riders have any starters in that first 10 minutes?
No.
Okay, a little bit different. All right, as you were.
So that's why I'm not really that worried. And also, I felt like the game, like we started playing better as the game progressed. Even when in the first quarter, first half, when we were playing against their backups and their third stringers, it was like, ooh, this is dicey, you know. But by the end,
dicey.
I felt like they were starting to settle in. Now, I mean, again, you don't have a lot of your veterans out there, so that's probably part of it.
Yep.
You know, they're just still a little bit, amped up, and
Yep.
you know.
That's usually how these things go in
Yeah.
preseason, like you say. You mentioned that you wrote down some notes.
I did.
Are
I
we
write
gonna-
down notes all the time.
Are we going to get into any of those notes, or are we just going to talk?
Do you want to?
I think they were really funny.
Okay, all right. Well,
That's
we
me
can go through my
personally,
notes.
because you said it perfectly. Your Rider passion sort of shines through with the flow of the game.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
So this is the spot that I was talking about. So, here, just reading exactly what I wrote in my notes.
Yes.
Mayer throws an interception, a bad one, completely his fault. Get this bitch out of here.
Yeah, you're not a big Jake.
I've
Mayer
never been a fan of him.
Yeah.
Right. And then so it's an interception, and then linebacker Braxton Hill, good play.
Nice.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to see.
Robustelli beats his man with a massive, all in
Ooh.
caps, speed. Like that was actually a really, really good play. Just outran him. Like he was probably 5 yards ahead of the guy, like just right down the sideline.
Oh, and what position did he play? Wide receiver?
He's a wide arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
love that
So
speed.
with a massive speed on a great throw by Mayer, they gained. I don't know. I didn't hear the exact number. It was about 40 yards, I think.
It's a big game.
It was a big game. Like
yeah.
it was a bomb of a throw.
Ooh, that sounds like a
It was,
compliment.
it was a
Be
good
careful.
throw.
Okay.
It was a good throw.
All right.
Gets sacked on the next play.
There it is.
Gets sacked again in all caps on the next play.
There it is. That's him in a whole package
Yeah.
there, isn't it? Something big and then just three
and
mess
what I wrote later on in my notes was Jake Mayer, when he's on, is not half terrible. But the thing is, when he's not on, we get that. We get an interception followed by a great throw, followed by two sacks in a row. And then comparing it to Jack Cohn. Jack Cohn overall is like his average is higher, but his average is lower than Jake's high, if that makes sense, right? So like he wasn't getting sacked or throwing as many interceptions, but his passes were just a little bit less accurate sometimes.
Okay.
Like there were some misses where it was just slightly thrown behind or slightly overthrown or underthrown or whatever, like just little things. And I mean, who knows? Maybe the more he works with this team, the more, once you get the starters out there and you really get that chemistry going, maybe that'll change, right?
That's the key.
And that's my
prerogative, and you're sticking to it.
Yeah, well, and that's just kind of like that's why I think everybody basically is talking like Mayer has the secondary spot in the bag. I'm like, that's not the right decision. I mean, it probably is. Why do you bring him in from Calgary and then
you pay him a good chunk of cash too? Yeah,
and I don't know if it was me, put him on the practice roster.
Ooh, woohoo!
Harris starts. Cone is your backup. Stevens for short yardage, and Mayer is on your. Well, he didn't earn the job. I think that's what
fair.
preseason
No,
is earning the job, and he did not earn the job in that game.
This is why you're the outsider, bro. I love this. It's a fresh take because people don't talk like this, and unless they're real people, normal people talk like this, and that's why I admire it so much. If you're keeping track at home, Jake Meyer's potential right around here, and his basement down here.
Yeah.
Cohen potential probably because he's a younger kid, right?
He's a little younger.
He's a little up here, and his basement here. Up here is where you want to be, not down there. I'm with you. Maybe with this Cohen kid might be the backup after all.
I hope that's the decision they make. I know that's going to piss a lot of people off, but
it's a good move. I love it. Anything else stand out for you, my friend?
Robustelli.
At that speed, hey?
That play, and then there was another one. This shows the toughness of this guy.
Uh-oh.
So he makes great catch. I think it was maybe 10 or 15 yard catch. Gets hit, comes up, and he's grabbing his shoulder and running. Like you can tell he's in pain.
Oh.
Then he stops and goes down on one knee or whatever. Anyway, now this is preseason, so the television isn't like there's not a lot of cameras out there, not a lot of angles, but he comes back in a few plays later, just fine. Like I bet you it was a dislocated shoulder, popped back in on the sideline.
So manly.
And making plays. Like he was making really good plays. Mazzari was out there making plays. Mitch Picton was out there making plays.
Hold on. You just washed right over my guy, Misery, man. He made some nice plays.
Yeah, there was a few that he missed too, but again, I think that was one of those things where it was maybe a little bit on the quarterback too, like just the kind of like you said, chemistry.
He's gonna make the team.
Oh, I think so.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Bane. We're gonna have Misery. We're gonna have all sorts of fun things to play with.
McCray, he was our returner. He was doing pretty well in the first preseason game.
Okay.
And
get in there, girl. Get in there.
Just try to dig out again.
Yeah. Good job, Mark.
He took a big hit in one of his returns, and I think it was maybe like concussion protocol or something. I'm not exactly sure. So I knew he was out for the rest of the game.
Okay.
And they gave Daniel Weeb, U of S Husky.
Hey, here we go.
He was in for some receiving reps. He was making plays. He was in for some returning reps. He was doing things.
Love local connections.
Yeah, and he was actually from Saskatchewan. Like he's a Saskatchewanite, and he plays for the Huskies. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Another guy to cheer for.
Who else? They brought it after the rather interesting line drive kick last week. He's gone. They brought in I can't remember the guy's first name, but Hodge. He's the new backup kicker.
Okay.
And he's a punter.
We like those guys.
He's a double. He was pulling double duty last night. He didn't get all the punting reps because they dropped Bailey Flint after his performance last week and brought back
all those kickers that could drop.
Well, he was a punter.
But still, like same thing. Yeah, they come in for like a week.
Actually,
and
no,
then
he
they're
didn't
gone.
get dropped. He's still on the roster, but they brought Joe Couch back because they dropped Joe Couch after the first couple weeks of training camp. They brought him back, and he was, far and away better.
Ooh.
Um,
Man, that's the sad part of the season. I hate when guys get cut.
yeah,
sad.
it's kind of like,
It's part of the game.
Yeah,
It's part of the game.
it's
It
part of the
just
game.
sucks.
It's professional football, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I get what you mean. Like, you
Yeah.
don't ever like to see anybody get cut.
Especially when like you get your one shot and you're out
Yeah.
there. It's like, okay, this is it. I gotta do it. Then you just shank town. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
I've been
you
there
feel
so
bad.
many times.
You feel
Yeah,
bad,
it's like,
right?
man, I feel your pain, bro. Dang. So there you go. The team. So all cuts done now, or do they still got a couple days?
They still have to make a few cuts, I believe. I
Okay.
can't remember exactly, but
And then it's go time.
yeah, June 5th
Fifth.
at 7 p.m. in Regina against the Red Blacks.
I'm excited.
And
excited?
yeah, we'll be live 6:30
Promo it, man.
For,
promo your show. This is your
for
baby.
the 13th Melon.
That's how you're gonna promo it.
I don't have anything more to say than that.
Okay.
Just
Turn the TV on,
buy the fans
get your phone
for
on,
the fans.
your iPad, whatever it is, and then you can comment on the game with the boys while we watch.
That's the thing. I think we really want lots of fan interaction.
I think
We
that's what
want-
everyone wants when they do these things. I don't
Yeah.
want that because I'm scared of people, but you want that, and it's good for the business. So we compromise. It's fun.
Well, and that's otherwise it's going to be three guys watching a football game.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's kind of
too.
boring. You know
Hey.
what I mean?
Hey, we did it at the Super Bowl. It's pretty fun.
It was fun for us, but was it fun for the people watching?
People watched.
That's true. I guess obviously some
Come
people
on.
enjoy it. I don't personally get it.
Yeah, and you
But
don't have to. It's
you
like
know
Twitch.
what?
Lots of people don't get Twitch,
That's true.
but Twitch it's hot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Anyway,
about what you want.
Come by and check it out.
We got something for everybody around here at the old Dufferin Avenue Media Network. He is the Rider Outsider with the final preseason game complete, getting ready to go. The big season kickoff, June 5th. Be sure to join us. Also co-host of The Viewing Room. And we're going to have a special one. I guess it'll drop tomorrow. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Ooh. His name is LB. Thank you, bro. Go Riders.
Go Riders.
Woo.
Woo. Yay.
So there you go. Preseason done this Thursday. It gets going. And this is the place to be for said game, as we will have the Rider viewing party show. The 13th Melon, it's called. Very excited. It's LB's baby. And he's very excited for it. So a lot of fun there. Coming up for game one of the Riders' new season. We'll be hanging out here. This is the Monday edition of your show, minus Brooksy, as normally as Brooksy Monday is around here. But that's okay. She's a little bit under the weather, so we're rolling along. And before we get to our next previously recorded segment, I want to tell you about my friend Mobley Llorente, my dude. You see him on the bottom there. He's a fantastic, fantastic guy. Now, if you're asking yourself, why work with Mobley this spring? Why? I guess it's still spring. I guess it's summertime now. Why work for Mobley this summer? Great question. If you're looking to buy a home, he's got your back. That's why. Oh, baby, I love reading these. Mobley Llorente with TMG The Mortgage Group works with multiple lenders to find the best financing options, even if you're self-employed, have non-traditional income, or face credit challenges. I feel that, Mobley. His services are completely free. We love that. And he's here for you from pre-approval to closing and beyond. That's commitment right there. Whether you need refinancing, a mortgage renewal, or just expert advice down the road, he will always be here to help. Mobley Llorente, mortgages made simple. Give him a call or text him anytime, 306-370-5804. We love you, Mobley. Now, if you would like a live read like that, if you would like to become a part of this team, this family, if you believe in the importance of putting others before yourself and bringing back the golden rules, karma's very real. Do good things, and they'll start happening to you. We're all about that here. We want to bring love and empathy and all the things missing in this world back to the forefront. If you want to become a part of that journey, it's real easy to do. All you got to do is just send us a little email. And that email also comes with a song. The song's a lot more fun when there's more people here, but I'll try my best to do a solo version here. Just send that email to 1, 2, 3, 4 contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Yeah, the email's got a theme song. Then we just say, hey, email, get the heck out of here. I didn't have to look to see that one. That was money. That was straight contact. Very proud. We also got a website. Royal Anders built it. It's freaking amazing. So good, in fact, that I can even use it, and I can't use any websites. So trust me when I tell you, you can navigate through this one. Dufferinave.com. Check it out. Super easy, super cool. Boo, like that. And then we also have an air horn. Sorry, how to get out there. The old Twitch stream. Normally it's Brooksy Mondays. Normally we would be streaming away here, but she, again, is under the weather. So we are hopefully going to get that one in on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how she's feeling. To Brooksy, get well soon yet again. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. That is where you find us over on the Twitch stream. Tomorrow will be Brando and Gary Get Good at Games as we'll get back into Super Ninja Boy. And then on Friday, back to Final Fantasy VI with my boy, the Phenom. Giving you a horn there, buddy. As well as Uncle Brando. That is what we call Brando and Gary Get Good at Games with guests. We voice all the characters in Final Fantasy VI. It's a lot of fun. Phenom took on like 15 characters last week. It was pretty impressive. You can see the replays of those on the channel as well. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this now. Say, gotcha. 3 for 3 on the graphics. One more Selly. Beautiful. All right, Phenom, let's see where we're going next. Monday continues on, and normally we have Brooksy in here for Brooksy Monday, and we do our gaming over on Twitch, but she's not feeling so hot today, so I was so fortunate because Not That Kind of Book Club just so happened to be recording here earlier, and I asked these two beautiful ladies to stick around and have a little bit of a longer chat about the new show and everything else. So say hi to Les and Ree.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hi, guys.
You nailed those. That's so good. Oh, hi.
Hello.
You look beautiful today.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I was talking to the
Oh,
people there.
well,
Yeah.
they look
Oh,
beautiful
you
too.
are
Yes.
Stunning.
There it is. And you too as well, obviously. Very grateful, so happy to have females represented here as it is a Female Monday. Brooksy's really been building that up, and it's great to stay in that theme as we learn a lot. And it's always nice to have more female representation, especially when you have a network like this. So thank you so much for sticking around and giving us a couple minutes and getting caught up with Not That Kind of Book Club. How's it all going, guys?
It's been going fantastic. We actually just finished reading and recording our episode for our book of the month, which
Woo!
is Just for the Summer.
And just to add, that is in episode 3 because we hammered out 2 episodes today, Ree, didn't we?
That we did.
guys
We have
are
so much
cooking.
content coming for you
You
guys.
guys are going to love it.
And I love the positivity you bring here because, you know, a lot of times we'll get in here and everyone will just sort of like, you know, go their own way and do their own thing. But with you guys, it's like when you walk in, we're already right here. There's no build up. It's like, yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're being positive. And that usually comes out when you're doing things you love. So
Well,
it's
I
nice to
mean,
see that.
You have 2 neurodivergent humans here.
Big word.
Hey, Ree?
2 words?
Oh, yeah.
2 words or 1 word? Neurodivergent.
word.
That's 1 word.
One
Nice.
word.
Neurodivergent.
Yep.
a tough
Got a
one.
lot of ADHD brain going on today.
Yes.
Everything's happening. So tell us about the book. What's going on? What are we getting into?
Okay, so
Or I guess what did we get into already?
we got into so much. We took through so many questions, went through so many quotes. But you know what, Gary? We're going to turn it around because we deep dive on our podcast about the book. But,
Okay.
you know, let's talk about you a little bit here.
Oh, boy.
So, Gary, your bed setup, do you have a bed frame?
No, bro, I got a Murphy wall bed. it's right in there. Like right when you walk in,
Oh
that was
my
you're in there.
gosh.
It's just to the right. It looks like a big cabinet.
So
It's a wall bed.
So wait, you pull down your bed every day and then
every
you
night.
push it back up?
Yep. That's what I do.
Okay.
That's what happens when you live in like a 500 square foot ski chalet.
But it
Every
is
inch
really
needs to
cute.
be used. It's freaking
you have a
awesome.
great,
I love it.
cute
So
home.
he basically has a studio apartment.
Yes, he does have a studio apartment, which they talk about in this book. But she gets into guys without bed frames are red flags.
Oh no.
So the closer to the floor you are, whether you're on pallets or you're just on a mattress, red flag. But you know what? I think a Murphy bed technically counts as a bed frame. So if a girl were to look at that, like, you're a green flag, Gary. Green flag, Gary.
Green flagging. Here we go. GFG. We're doing it.
And then she kind of goes into the what if they have sleeping bags on their bed?
Ugh, sleeping
Right?
bags give floor energy. Also
Yeah.
a red flag. Do you have bedding?
I do have bedding, and here's the catch with the Murphy wall bed.
Yep.
Is I take the bedding off each time. You can strap it in and like leave one on there and all that, but it takes me 2 seconds. I just like you should see how good I am at it. It's actually pretty awesome. So when we pull the bed down, Maggie, she lets me know it's time to go to bed, and
Yep.
she'll go. I obviously won't go because I don't sleep very well, but I'll put it down for her, and then it's a sheet across the Murphy wall bed,
Yep.
and then it's a pillow, and then it's a blanket.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One pillow?
One pillow. And not only that, it's
Oh,
a
Gary,
it's a
Gary.
chiropractic specific pillow for my chronic neck pain that I have.
Yep.
So it's an ugly looking weird pillow too.
So then
There's
what-
nothing inviting about my bed. Nothing.
Do you have spare pillows tucked away somewhere?
Yeah, somewhere. I'm not sure. There was a bunch piled up in the corner for a while. Then I brought one out here for our buddy Alex who broke his leg.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
And so he could put his leg up. It was
Yep.
pretty good. But the reason I do it this way is because when Maggie's running around all the time, she's always dragging in dirt and stuff.
Right.
And so when I get up in the morning, I look at it, I say, "Oh, Marge, you're such a dirty little rascal." And then I take the one off and I give it the old one too and get all the dirt and knickknacks and paddywhacks off, and then the other one. So it's basically making sure nothing's staying in the bed, and then you
Yep.
pop the bed back up.
Honestly, I was so ready to hear you say, "You're such a bad, dirty little girl," because that's what I thought was coming out of your mouth, and I was like, "Okay, Gary,
What,
nice."
what kind of aura am I putting out there, Les? Jeez, I thought this was just a nice little talk, you know? But
Yeah, had to.
it's like the best, and like sleeping with a dog is
Yep.
like the ultimate thing. And
It's
she's
great.
at the point now where she wants me to hold her paw while we sleep. So it's like, yeah, it's
I mean, you're her dad.
incredible.
She loves
She's
you.
my baby. I love her so much. But yeah, so to answer the question, it's like what's the difference between red and green? What's the middle? I'd be a middle flag.
Beige flag.
Beige flag. I'd be beige and yellow. I guess, yeah. That's a stoplight. Good call. So I'd be like a yellow
like
light
it.
because the frame is in. It just goes up and down.
Yep. How often do you wash your bedding?
Like every couple of weeks.
Okay,
Is
that's
that a
not
lot?
bad. Yep. Nope. That's. I would
I'm
say
definitely
that's
not like
average.
an everyday person. Like
No,
there's people
that's
that do
aggressive.
every
To me,
day.
to-
It's
To
crazy.
be honest, I would almost consider that a red flag.
Yeah. If you wash your bedding every
Mm.
single day,
Why
like
do you-
why?
do you have to wash your
Yeah,
bedding
what's
every
getting
single day?
so gnarly in there, bro? What are you getting into?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I figure a week is probably the normal.
Yeah, I'm about every week.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I wish I was that every week. I feel like mine is also a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also do sleep with like a shirt and pants.
Yeah, you wear clothes to.
Yeah. Like I probably not as much now because it's so freaking hot in there, but
Do you have AC?
no. That's
Oh.
one of the biggest issues we got going on. We just actually looked at, I was talking to the good people over at Nickel Plumbing and Heating. Let me tell you guys,
Hey.
Nickel Plumbing and Heating. Oh boy, there's nothing they can't do. We had them inside there and we were looking, we might put a wall unit in between the two windows.
Well,
and
yeah.
then that'll solve all the problems.
You need AC for Maggie. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
well,
for
this
you,
is-
but it's for Marge.
It's more for her. She wants to come in here because this is where we have the AC set up.
Yeah.
So she always wants in here
She
now.
would just prefer to be in the studio.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's interesting. I would wash it more like if it's ever dirty, like if Meg ever comes in with like dirt in her paws or something, then you obviously wash it. But if it's just like you're going through your motions, about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Fair
2
enough.
weeks isn't
Oh.
so bad.
Look at that. Speak of the devil. It's my dad here. Edit note, just in case. Hello, Father. Okay. Does he know the situation? I'm just recording right now and I'm just talking about you on the air. Always good things. Yeah, I was just talking about how we were measuring in for that wall unit. So yeah, just I guess if I miss his call, I'll call him back. All right. Thank you very much, Dad. Okay, bye-bye.
You didn't say I love you, Dad.
I love you so much, Dad.
There we go.
You know, that's how good Nickel Plumbing is. You just talk about it, and all of a sudden you get a phone call, and all of a sudden they're coming in this afternoon.
Very predictable.
Oh,
what we do.
amazing.
You know, no
What
big
a
deal.
great little
We're good
Monday.
luck charms.
You guys really are. I told you, your positive energy is contagious, and we love it.
So, speaking of good luck charms.
Oh, I like this.
So, oh gosh, Alexia. In the book,
Yep.
the two main characters are both considered good luck charms.
Yes, but
So-
not for themselves.
Not for themselves.
For
So
others.
every girl that Justin dates, once they break up, they find their soulmate.
Ah,
And
the
it is
last
the same-
stand.
It is the same thing for Emma. She breaks up with them and they find their soulmate. And I
Oh, it
think
doesn't
he
seem
said-
fair.
I think he said it was 5 times in a row, and she said it was 7 times for her.
Something like that.
Oh, I got a
Or
like
feeling.
3 and
I got a
5.
So then,
feeling
I
that
mean,
this
I
is
feel
gonna.
like- I feel like you can predict kind of where this goes, but
Mhm.
the whole point is they want to break this curse. So they think that 2 people who have the same curse come together, and then they will break the curse and find their person.
Interesting.
But without-
Lift the
without
curse.
Spoiling anything, we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
that's a
Gary,
good cliffhanger. Yes.
just a quick little dig in on there. I have a friend, a male friend. We're not using his name. He is a good luck charm. Do you know any females that might be a good luck charm? Or out there, lovely humans that are watching us, if you are a female and you are a good luck charm, I have a male for you so you can break each other's curse.
See, Now, I know people that are lucky, but I don't know in this sense of a good luck charm, as in somebody who will be the last stop before you find your soulmate.
Yep.
That's tough.
Gotta hop on the soul.
I'm sure I've been that. I've been that for a couple girls for sure.
Good luck, Gary.
Yeah, bad luck for me, but good luck for everyone else.
Yeah.
It's like once you get through this disaster zone, then you're off
Oh,
and
stop.
riding. It's okay, you guys. Hey, I'm okay with it. It's fine.
But that's okay. We also referred to Ree's friend on our show today as Bad Luck Chuck.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we've got Good Luck Jerry and Bad Luck Chuck.
Yep.
So the idea being, find the girl that sent the guys to their soulmates, and then come together.
Yep. And
Okay.
break that curse.
Breaking curses.
Yep. We also brought some games for you today. We want to play games with you, Gary.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
but
guys,
first,
I love
on that,
games.
I want to
Ooh.
do one thing
Oh,
first, though.
Let's
Okay,
talk
let's
first.
do it.
So-
Talk to me.
Next episode. So episode 2 will be coming out right away where we talk about our book.
Yep.
And then episode 3, I lied. Episode 3 is when we talk
Episode-
about our book.
Episode.
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 Episode 3, we talk about our lovely book club book, and we actually introduce our next book. So this is The Favorite Daughter. If you can see the title, it looks pretty fun. It's actually written by someone in Calgary. And
Hey.
it's fun because she's half Italian, like
Like you.
myself.
Oh.
And she's related to my Zia, which is actually my mom's best friend. So my Zia Linda was posting about this, and I was like, do you think Morgan would come on a podcast? So on our 4th episode, we're actually going to be talking about this beautiful book with Morgan. So she'll be on
Look
air
at you
with
guys
us.
Going getting authors, hey?
Yeah, and so realistically, I just want to tell everybody, go pick this book up. It is at Indigo, or you can contact Morgan and she can get you a copy. And
Or-
read it with us.
We have a giveaway as well. So why don't
We
you promo the
do.
giveaway for this
a
book? We
giveaway?
have 2 copies of it we're giving
Yeah.
away.
So we have 2 copies.
Giveaways?
Yeah, we have 2 copies of our favorite daughter, and it's pretty easy to win it. Just make sure you're following us on Instagram. So that's
Yep.
at Not That Kind of Book Club. And all you have to do is send us a DM and tell us your favorite story with your siblings or the funniest story you have with your siblings. And Rhea and I are going to go through it, and I'm going to pick the one that resonates with me or the one that I think is the best and it's so funny. And Rhea will do the same.
Yes.
And then how are we going to announce our winners, Rhea?
We'll
next
message
show.
you back and we'll announce them on the next show.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So,
You could even announce on this show too.
yeah.
We'll
So,
make sure
guys,
everyone finds out.
get
Favorite
your
daughter.
copy of
Can we get-
Favorite Daughter by Morgan Dick.
Can we get a quick synopsis on this bad boy?
Yeah. Do you want me to read the whole synopsis
Sure.
or just
Yeah.
this, like,
Oh, put your audio
Yeah,
voice on.
I don't
audiobook
have a
voice,
great
audiobook
audio
voice,
voice. Okay.
audiobook voice.
Rhea's giving you her audio.
Ooh, I love it.
Okay.
Here we go.
A sharply funny and tender story about 2 strangers with only one thing in common: their father. After her father abandoned Mickey and her mother for his new family, Mickey resolved never to think of him again. Years later, she's fine without him. Yes, she drinks, but only sometimes, and really, she can't not. But with only $181 to her name, she's not above attending some mandated therapy to access the not insignificant inheritance he's left her in the wake of his death. Oh, so we got a dad dying here.
Trigger.
Yep. She'll happily kneel at the Kleenex altar if it means she'll soon be binging Bridgerton with a bottle of Russian Standard. $5 million richer. One town over, Arlo has more issues than most of her clients. Being a therapist has not prepared her for grief. She adored her father, his laughter, his charm, the smell of his cologne. She thought he adored her too, but now he's given his inheritance to a daughter no one knows, and Arlo is at a loss.
Oh no.
But unbeknownst to either woman, their problematic father had one dying wish, throwing them together on a crash course that will either break or save them both. Favorite daughter.
Sorry, the one thing that just came to mind, could you imagine if the one sister is the other sister's therapist and they don't know that they're sisters?
Just shit talking the whole
Oh my
session.
gosh, is it gonna happen?
Oh, I'm really excited now.
Yep. I'm so stoked to read
there's
this
some
book.
there's some setup there for some really humorous situations too, hey?
Yes.
Like
I'm
there's a
actually-
lot.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Interesting. And you guys know this author, Morgan Dick?
Yes, so I
Amazing.
do know her. I asked her, I think we've met each other before in
Of
our
course,
life, and
yeah.
like we're both half Italian. We both know
You
everybody.
got that
It's-
connection,
It's
yeah.
how it is, and I feel as if once we kind of have her on the episode, it'll all piece together.
And it'll
'cause
blossom.
Italians, guys,
it.
I swear they know every single person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Unless I'm from Southern Italy, so I know everybody who's from Southern Italy. The second that somebody is like, "Oh, I'm from Milano," I'm like, "Ugh, gross, Northern Italians." Please.
Get out of here with your northern
No
Italicism.
offense to any Northern Italians. I'm just Calabrese, okay? I'm a Southern Italian.
Oh my god.
That's wild. I like that stuff.
You're welcome.
We are hanging out with the co-hosts of Not That Kind of Book Club news show here on the Dufferin Avenue Media Network. And we went over the books.
And Gary.
Is it game time?
We
It's
have a
game time.
great game.
I'm excited.
So I feel like we're channeling our inner Jimmy Fallon.
Here we go.
So we are going to play mystery genre mayhem. So Gary, it's easy.
Lay it on me. What am I doing?
Do you want to go first?
I'll go first. I ain't scared.
Cool. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick out 2 papers.
2 papers.
And you have Reed. Do you have a phone with you?
Yep.
We're gonna time him. He gets 60 seconds to tell us a story or give us the synopsis of a story that merges
these
2
things.
genres or 2 things together.
Okay.
Okay. Pick 2.
Do I have to have... okay, here's one. And here's another. Do I have to have the characters or anything, or can I just...
You just
You
tell
just-
me
yeah,
a
be
synopsis
creative. We
or
got
you know
this.
whatever
Yeah.
comes out. Okay.
Let the brain shine. I
So
gotcha.
we'll let you read them first,
And then I'll start the timer.
and then we'll start the timer.
So what do you got?
Oh, God.
What are
All
they?
right, so I got dark romance
Yep.
and last 2 people alive.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go Gary.
Okay, so this is going to be a story about the last 2 people that are alive on Earth,
Yep.
and they're slowly falling in love, but it's so dark outside that they can't really see each other, and there's no light,
Ooh, yep.
but they still really set the mood, and they can feel their way, kind of like that show, that Blind Love show, where people are in like the dark and they have to
Yeah.
like fall in love. Same sort of idea.
Dating in the dark.
Yeah, there's no electricity, no fire. They're out. It's just darkness and the 2 of them and their romance. And I really want to throw a wrench in there, as
Yep.
The Last Man on Earth was a fantastic show that I absolutely loved. And if you're actually the last 2 people alive, there's always a couple more out there. So then I imagine at some point someone's going to show up with a flashlight and be like, "Hey, you guys doing dark romance too?" And he's going to have a girl, and they're like, "It's actually light romance now." And then they'll all laugh, sit around the
light
campfire and have a beer and, talk about where everyone went. Something like
You know
that.
what? That was
How's that?
amazing. I mean,
Yep.
That's hard, man.
It's not
That
my
was
That's a
really
hard game.
good.
That's a
considering.
really
yeah.
hard game.
Okay, Rhea, are you ready?
Right, bring in the
Yep,
pros.
I'm ready.
Let's see what it actually is
Okay.
supposed to look like.
Yeah, I love it. Okay.
Okay.
You get a minute to read it, or not a minute, but you get a couple
Okay.
seconds to read
Nice
it.
grace period.
Outer
And
space.
Let us know
Oh,
what
she's
it
got
is.
the outer space. I want outer space.
Outer space royal romance.
Oh, here we go.
All
I
right.
like
Okay, are you
So,
ready?
yep.
Timer's
Okay,
going.
so we have a female astronaut who is stranded, and she ends up on a planet where the royal family is a bunch of aliens, and they take her in because they haven't experienced a human before. So she starts falling for the son, who is committed to the throne already, but they do not allow aliens interspecies
Interspecies
to get married
relationships.
together. So they're stuck in this forbidden romance where they're slowly falling more and more for each other. And of course, the female wants to get back to Earth, but she's stuck here, and so she starts assimilating on the planet, and it goes through all the different trials and tribulations that they're gonna have trying to figure out. Like, she can't properly breathe in the same air. They're 2 different types of species, so you have a little bit of problematic, sex scenes going on there as well, because it's a romance book. It's a royal romance. And are we
2,
going to get
1. You're done.
Are
You
we
know
going to
what?
get a happy ending or not?
Who knows? Oh, that was good. I'm pretty
Problematic sex scene. It's a hilarious saying. Something I
love
can
that.
relate to, I think. Yeah.
proud. Okay. Do I get to go?
Yep. You're going to go.
Here we
I told
go.
You, it's wild.
This is amazing. That's your genius.
I'm just gonna take the one that
Absolute
accidentally
genius.
fell out.
Okay, what do you got?
Oh, gee. Okay.
Come on,
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. So I got fantasy and dragon lover.
Oh, yes.
That's like the easiest thing ever.
Ready? Go.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away,
Uh-huh.
in the city of Nirvana,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
lived Sarah, a shifter.
Oh, hell yeah.
When she's angry, she turns into a dragon.
Yep.
Course.
And of course, this is very abnormal in this world. Okay?
I know a couple girls
This
like
is,
that.
you know, they're flying around, and we're living in a world where elves exist and dwarves and dragons. But one day, she no longer is able to shapeshift back into a human.
She's stuck in dragon form?
And she's stuck in dragon form, and she's miserable and so sad. Until one day, a new dragon appears. And this dragon is also stuck as a dragon. And he tells her this story about how this magician, he cast a spell on him, and now he is a dragon. And these two dragons fall in love. And the only way to break the curse is by admitting that they love each other.
Oh.
If anyone can guess, that was a take on The Princess and the Frog.
Get some Disney content in there. I love it.
That was so good. We going one more?
Oh,
yeah,
we
go
got
one
it.
more here,
Okay.
Gary.
All right. Let's see what we got.
I think it's fun. I love
Yeah,
it.
this is
so
amazing.
sweet.
Oh, I got two just like that.
Oh boy.
Thriller BDSM.
Thor?
Thriller.
Thriller, BDSM thriller. Ready? Go.
I don't even know what to do. Isn't BDSM like when you're mean to each other in the bedroom?
Yes.
That's not good.
But there's lots of consent, and also you have to
boy.
have boundaries.
All right. Well,
I will allow you to pick a new one if you want.
no, I got this.
Okay.
I'm just going to try to keep this like nice and safe.
Not.
All
It's
right.
going to be safe for work.
Are we ready?
Yeah, you're going.
Oh, I'm already going. Oh,
Oh,
geez.
yeah.
Okay. So there's this guy. We can call him Lil Bro, or LB for short. And he's walking down the street one day, and he comes across a set of handcuffs. And he's like, "What the heck? Who just leaves handcuffs out on the sidewalk?" And when he goes to pick them up, they get pulled on a string. And he's like, "What the heck?" So all of a sudden, he finds himself running down the street, trying to catch up to these handcuffs that somebody is clearly pulling. And then there's cars whizzing by, and we don't know if he's going to get hit by them. He's going down the middle of the street. Then all of a sudden, they pull into this nice little hotel that you pay for by the hour. And he goes in there, and there's a lady there saying, "Oh, you found my handcuffs." He says, "I sure did, but boy, oh boy, I don't know what to do now." And then she says, "Well, why don't you try putting them on?" And then he does, and then she yells at him for the next hour, and that's it.
Okay, well, I mean,
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
on the fly, I like it.
Yeah. Okay, Ree.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have just put it back and pulled another
I
one.
told you.
That's a
you
tough
had
one.
to
No,
be
but I
good.
wanted. I like the challenge. I like the
One.
challenge.
Yeah, it's fun. I feel like I did get the
Two.
easiest one.
You're just like
Okay.
playing right into each other.
Alien invasion bully romance.
Man, you're always getting the space stuff.
I know. I'm not a big space person, so bully romance.
What's a bully romance?
They're very mean to you, and like you fall in love with the person who's bullying
I
you.
don't like that at all.
no, I.
There's
really
a lot
don't
of.
like
It's a
that
dark
either.
romance theme. You
Yeah.
can put it back if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Let's redraw.
Good call.
I'm too nice for a bully romance.
No, I get it. It
Thank
was one of
you.
those things where
It's
I
like me with this one.
Oh,
No.
for. Can we swear on your show?
Yeah.
For fuck's sakes.
We can't swear too much, but I feel that.
LB, you're gonna love this one.
Okay. So I got cozy mystery
Mm.
with a grandpa kink, which we actually talk about grandpa kinks in our show. I don't have one, but we talk about it anyways. You know what?
Pushing the limits here today.
But that's okay. So
know. No, this is good.
all
me
right,
to do it?
you want to time me? A cozy mystery with a grandpa kink. Okay. So
Word king.
Alice thought she was all alone in the world. She's an orphan, and she goes through and puts herself on 23andMe to find out if she has any family. And she doesn't start getting hits. She moves to a new town, gets a new job. She's a librarian. And all of a sudden, there's a grumpy old librarian that she's working with, and she kind of has this tough relationship with him. They kind of go back and forth with like bantering between flirting, and he's quite significantly older than her, like quite significantly older than her. And they continue to go through this. Are they not going to, when all of a sudden she gets a ping on her laptop that she has a family member, and plot twist, it's the grandpa from the library.
What?
Oh God.
And all of a sudden, she's like, I can't be flirting with him anymore. Like, we have to stop this banter. But he doesn't know yet, and they're going to find out how it all comes together.
And you're good.
That's the best I can do. Oh my goodness.
You tiptoed around that very well.
She did
That was
very well.
good. Yeah,
That
very
was
good.
very well done. I'm very impressed with that one.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad.
Okay, let's get one more for you, Les.
Yeah.
And then, okay.
Then we'll
Oh,
save
I
it.
get a comedy.
See,
Okay.
that's the one I wanted. We'll save the rest for next time. This
Yes.
is really good. This is
Oh,
very fun.
Dinosaur Age.
Yeah,
Dinosaur Age comedy. All right, you ready? Go.
I like this. Go, girl.
Travis, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. He wants to be a comedian.
So
That's
bad.
all he's had in life. He wants to be a comedian, but nobody thinks he's funny. And so poor Travis, he goes to comedy school.
Nice.
Now, comedy school, this is the dinosaur age, guys. So comedy school is being taught by Sarah, the Stegosaurus. Now,
Love it.
Sarah is hilarious,
Hilarious,
okay?
for sure.
Sarah can, on the fly, make jokes, and Travis is like, Sarah, teach me everything. So Sarah works with Travis, and, you know, they become this hilarious comedic duo, and they win all of these awards for being the funniest dinosaurs on the
amazing.
planet. But then one day,
Oh, no.
an ice age hits,
No.
and Travis and Sarah
No.
die together
That's not
as
comedy,
lovers.
bro. That's not
One.
comedy.
Dark comedy.
dark comedy.
Dark
You-
comedy.
But they are comedians.
See, I would have totally went with the whole angle of the fact that they can't hold microphones to their mouths.
Oh,
Comedy for days.
I'm gonna put the comedy back in there for you.
Yeah, thank you. Can we keep these ones out?
Yeah, we'll throw these ones out,
That's fair.
guys.
At least this
Space.
Please,
Yeah.
please, like destroy this grandpa kink. We're not gonna have that one come back out.
There's still
This is good.
There's still Space Cowboy in there and
Some
Underwater
good one.
Pirates.
I know, there's really
So,
good stuff in there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to come back to this.
I told you it's so much
This is
fun.
way too much fun. I love stuff like that, especially when you get the brain going and you actually get into it.
And when we don't
Very
have
fun.
to talk about BDSM on a live
Yeah,
show.
this is good. This is very, very good. These two ladies right here, they are family now. We love them very, very much. Les right here, Rhea over there, the co-host of Not That Kind of Book Club. Every Friday, episodes dropping. You guys have basically made that happen instead of going monthly, so thank you for that.
Yay.
And we'll have you guys in here again very, very soon. Next time you guys are recording, let me know, and we'll make sure we do this again. And we'll make sure that
I'm really
the
glad
cup
that
is
you.
full.
I'm really glad you enjoyed that.
It was very fun.
It was
very
amazing.
It was very fun.
And make no mistake, it's mostly because you two are very fun. So thank you for
thank you.
making it in and helping out today on this yet another Female Monday on your show.
Your show.
That's it. So there you go. Not That Kind of Book Club. Brand new show here on the network. Thanks to Les and Rhea again for giving us a couple minutes as we continue on the Monday edition of your show. We got one more previously recorded segment to get back into, but before that, I was talking with my friend Rachel, who I love so much, formerly of Elmwood, now the Chief Executive Officer with the Saskatoon Community Foundation yesterday, and she mentioned that they're doing something really, really important as these wildfires continue and all of this chaos is going on. The Saskatoon Community Foundation, that's who she's with now, and United Way Saskatoon and the area are mobilizing to respond to the arrival of more than 1,400 evacuees to this city due to ongoing wildfires in the province. And they're saying they're mobilizing funds and collecting donations to support all the evacuees. This is really important stuff. This is where we get it. You can donate through the Saskatoon Community Foundation's Emergency Response Fund at the Saskatoon Community Foundation website, which is saskatooncommunityfoundation.ca. So go to saskatooncommunityfoundation.ca, and then from there you can donate to help out with this ongoing struggle to help out these people that are being literally taken out of their homes, man. It's really, really sad, really crazy stuff. And you know how we do around here. We always say, put others before yourself. That's what we're trying to get back to. Doing good things, have them happen to you. All these people being displaced by these wildfires. It's crazy stuff. And Rachel was actually quoted in this article. What am I looking at here? This was on sastoday.ca. We'll give them some credit. I think that's how you do it in the news business. But Rachel, our friend, the Chief Executive Officer, was quoted saying, "Disaster strikes in a moment, but we will be there for the long term, taking steps together with the community to support and wrap around people when they need it the most. Disasters destroy buildings and bridges, but they also threaten a sense of safety and belonging. We will walk together to heal and recover. Our communities are powered by full hearts and open arms, and together we will ensure no one is left behind." That is why we love Rachel. amazing. So again, Saskatoon Community Foundation.ca is where you can make a donation as they get set to mobilize and help out all of the people that have had to pack up their lives and get the heck out of there. Thank you to the Saskatoon Community Foundation and United Way, as they are doing a big thing here, helping out as we all try to continue to help out in any way we can. All right, last couple minutes of the Monday edition here of your show, and we're going to hop right back in to another conversation with our rider outsider, our friend LB. Let's take it away, Phenom. He's back, and somehow in a different outfit. I don't know how this works. I guess
still
I
the
am
wrong
too.
color.
Yeah.
I changed shirts and it's still the wrong color.
He is the rider outsider. He is the co-host of the viewing room, the face that built the place, head engineer, Mr. Everything. We call him LB. Bro, we did the recap of the final preseason game already. We got some cuts to talk about.
Yes.
The Riders are making some moves. Get us all caught up. my
Okay,
friend.
I'll go through the highlights. Or like, there's some where it's like you're not even gonna know who I'm talking about. I don't
feel
even
like
know who
most,
I'm talking
yeah,
about.
and that's usually
So-
how these things go.
Here's the big ones. Eric Black, he made a couple plays in last week's preseason.
Okay.
The Herdman Reed twins or brothers, I guess. They were with the team as backups last year, and they were both cut.
Okay.
When I saw that, I was surprised, but then I was like, really, I haven't really heard much. They haven't really been making the plays, and so
I'm waiting for you to say some names that I have heard you talk about. That's for
Braxton Hill.
I've heard that one, haven't
we
I?
were talked about that again after last game.
Okay.
Dawson Hodge. We talked about him. So he was the switch kicker punter.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gone.
They got rid of the 2-for-1
They
package?
released him.
Oh, boy.
Jana Jr. made a couple plays in last week's preseason. He's gone. Braden Mazzari, unfortunately.
No, my God.
I'm surprised. I'm just as surprised as you. Trent.
Do any of these guys go to like a sort of a practice roster of some sort? Or do we
No,
know?
the practice roster is a separate list. This is released.
Oh, so Misery's gone.
Yeah, Trent Penix is gone.
Misery. But that's our other guy. But to be fair, you did say it's going to be a tough road for him to get in there because of the other guy. Who was the other running back?
Behind
Willette?
Mario Anderson.
Yeah, that was the guy they're going
Well, and
with, right?
actually, I think they're going to look at Hudon as backup. I really hope they do.
That
That's
was
what I want.
That was the guy I was trying to think
Yeah,
of
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's sort of like your fullback, but he can fill in other spots, and he's a big dude.
And he's solid. Like he's
Yeah.
been with the team for a few years. He understands the system, and he plays
Okay,
well.
So he's still around, Hudon.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
He's still good.
Okay.
So that's the released. And then here's the practice roster:
Okay.
Mario Anderson,
Yeah.
Antoine Brooks Jr., Joe Couch, punter
remember
that
that,
they brought back in.
Yeah.
And who else? Dre McCray. He was the one that he's the returner that was looking pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So with him out, I guess
Alfred?
Mario Alford will be getting the
He's the guy.
punt return start.
And
which-
he was sort of on a bubble there, wasn't he?
well, the
A little
thing
bit?
is, a lot of people were like statistically saying he's the best in the league, but the problem is he runs to the sideline every time. He literally just runs straight out. And the thing I liked about McCray is that he was willing to kind
Now,
of go for it.
Is that coaching? Like, do you think Alfred
I
was
don't
told
think
to
so
do that?
because McCray
I
wasn't.
guess that's a good point. Yeah.
Right? So unless they're
Interesting.
changing up the system, who knows? Deshaun Mims and Joe Robustelli was moved to the
Hey!
practice roster. So that's good. I mean, he's not outright released. And like I said, he was making plays and he showed his grit. So I'm glad to see that.
Robicelli was one of your big guys that you really wanted. So
Yeah.
that's good to know that he's
And-
still somewhat around.
Yeah, and then Noah Zur as well. He's a lineman. Okay, and then 5 draft selections who went back to their universities because
Okay.
I didn't realize this, but like you can draft them, but like if they're still in university, they're going back for their final year of eligibility.
But what they do is they get to get a taste of training camp.
Yeah, so there's a couple from the Daniel Weeb guy. I told
Yeah.
you about him,
Yeah.
and Seth Hundaby. Those were 2. One was there. I think they were both from the U of S, or maybe one was from the Hilltops. I can't
Yeah.
remember for sure. But anyway,
Local guys.
they went back for their last year of eligibility.
See, and now
there.
that's fun to have guys to cheer for on Huskies and Toppers as well.
Yep. Now I am
Okay, I'm
going
getting
to
into
pull
this.
up the where is it? Suspended list.
Uh-oh. Well,
Uh,
that's not suspended. So this could be like injuries and all that, right?
no.
This is
Injury
just-
list is different. This is like
Oh, okay.
suspended. Bailey Flint, the punter, who didn't impress in the first game.
Yeah.
So this is my biggest concern with the team now. Bailey Flint is on the suspended list.
Mhm.
Joe Couch is is released.
Yeah.
and Dawson Hodge is released. Or no, maybe Joe Coach. Yeah, Joe Coach was released, and so was. Or no, Joe Coach was on the practice
roster. I
Yes, and Dawson Hodge was released. Who's your punter?
Who's punting? Because Lothar doesn't punt, right? He
Lo-
has, but it's not.
I
very...
don't think he does. I don't. It's certainly not his thing.
Yeah.
And he hasn't taken any reps, so I would find it surprising that they would.
Well, clearly they have to have somebody.
Well, they do, but we don't know who. Unless like Korsak came back, he saw how bad they were going. He's like, "All right, guys, I'll take my job back."
The day. Yeah,
I don't
no one
know.
else
I
can
have
do
no
it.
idea what happens.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we got a question mark at the punter position.
Yeah.
Now, does that say more about the importance of the position or more about the easiness of filling said position? Which way does that lean?
6 months ago, I would have said the ease of filling it.
Now that we're
now?
about like 3 days from kickoff. Clearly, Coach Mace has something planned.
I mean, he has to.
Yeah.
I trust
There's
him
something
enough that he's got something up his sleeve. So we'll see what happens.
Oof. Cut day for your Saskatchewan Roughriders. We've got one more thing to do before we call this,
Yes.
buddy. This Thursday, 6:30, I believe we are hitting the air before a 7 o'clock kickoff. And look at this. Look at that bad boy. Dun, 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 dun. The 13th Melon Green and White Show. Isn't that fantastic?
Thank you to our friends over at 24 Hour
24,
Signs.
yeah, baby.
They've done a whole bunch of
awesome.
printing for us, and it's always quick turnaround,
Very good.
awesome work,
Yeah.
and good prices too.
Absolutely.
No, I have to say the turnaround times. Like I went in there, I'm like, hey, and I brought the one we had. I'm like, I want a copy of this with this design. They're like, yep, we can do that, no problem. When do you want it? And like I could have said the same day, and they would have put the stuff back in and done it for me.
That's our guys.
Now I didn't need it the same day, so but still. So check out
We
24
love
Hour
them.
Signs.
We love those guys. And as well, big shout out to our main man Brad over at Smitty's and Bugsy's, as I believe he's going to be sending us
Yes.
some food, including
I am
the
very
greatest
excited.
greatest wings in the history of mankind. We had our Somewhere Else wings over here the other day. It's for me, it's Somewhere Else wings and those Bugsy's wings. They're right there, and that's all I love them so freaking much. So looking very forward to getting some more wingies from Brad and getting a little bit of promotion going on. A nice little campaign they got that is involved with wings. So all the love to our friends over at Smitty's and Bugsy's as well.
And Anders for designing all the graphics. of
Yeah,
course.
Royal
Anders
best
did a
in the biz.
fantastic job with
That's
the
it.
graphics.
So thank you to everyone. And thank you to LB, not just the viewing room co-host, not just the head engineer, but as well the host of the brand new show debuting this Thursday. The 13th Melon will be on watching the game. You can come by, hang out with us. Got the game on the TV. You go on your iPad or your phone and you have us, and we can talk while it goes on. It's a
That's
lot
the
of
thing
fun.
with this one is we want the fan interaction.
Yeah.
We really want the fan interaction.
That's it. Dude, thank you so much.
Thank
Always
you.
appreciate it. And we'll see you again real soon.
Yeah, go Riders.
Go Riders. Look at that. Double shot of LB today. I love when we get to do that. And I think on that note, is it time to get out of here, Phenom? Are we going to do it? Are we going to make Frankie up? You look like you're in the zone. Oh. There he is. Wondering, what's a hand do? How does a hand get distracted? I can't see anything. Weird. Shout out to my man LB, as well as the Phenom. Give us one more right there. There he is. There's that handsome hand. And the hosts of Not That Kind of Book Club, Les and Ree, were joining us and having a lot of fun doing these book situations and putting them together. I don't know how it all worked, but you pull out a couple things out of the cup and then you're making funny stuff. It's a lot of fun. We'll be sure to get them back in again. A new episode of their show, Not That Kind of Book Club, this Friday. We'll be on the lookout for that as well. Thanks to Uncle Brando. Uncle Brando came by. He dressed up. He wore a tie in here. I know you're not going to believe me, but he was wearing a tie. You notice he was wearing a tie? You see that? Yeah. He had a tie. He had a tie without a collar, and he was wearing a CCO shirt with a tie. And it was really nice. So, to Uncle Brando, thank you. He got us hooked up with I guess it's like a 501 games cartridge for the N64. I didn't even know they made it. So thank you to him. To my friend Kristen, who stopped by earlier to do some cleaning around here. Thank you very much to her. To AK, my man Andrew Cadell. We're starting the Golfing Nerds. I'm going to make some more stuff because this is going to be a brand name. I love golf. Love nerds. Right there in the name. So I look for more Golfing Nerds swag very soon. And Devon Hattie Von Trask from 911 Turbo, not just for the intro song, but for all the fun golfing as well. Oh, man. We're going to be back at it tomorrow. That's what we do around here. every weekday, 4 to 5 p.m. This is where you'll find us. Tomorrow is a fun one, too. It's our All Out of Angst podcast day, where Uncle Mike from All the Natural Products and our main man Matt from all the bands stops by. And we talk music. We talk about the greatest decade in the history of anything. That would be the 90s. And we do so much more. I'll probably get you ready for the big show, really big show, coming up June 7th, this Saturday at the Black Cat. It's happening, man. All of it. All of it's happening. You got Untimely Demise, 25 years of blood, bread, and beers. Very cool. And this Chaos going to be here, as well as Raven Witch. Raven Witch. It's going to be fantastic. We'll get you all set up for that big show. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So until then, remember, karma's very, very real. Do good things. I promise you they'll start happening to you, all right? I love you. Have a great night.